EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready!
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Bronco switch. Bronco left. Let go.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard.
70, hot
Brings
70.
up 3rd down and 2.
Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing is Milroe. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is brought in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Ready.
Walker trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Cowboy 80.
One more time with Walker. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Now Milroe. Flush to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown Seahawks.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gotten better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with a touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther return.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Nakua snags it over the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big play for L.A. 38 yards. 1st and 10.
38 yards on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Panther 11.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now they are in business, inside the 15-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Rams first down.
Get it. Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a second and 9.
18 Bradley. 60 Bradley. 7 Pirates. 70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80. Steady.
Back to throw. That's rolled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. They send the tight end in motion. This one caught at the 4. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they will see what they can do with this third and goal.
Get it. Back all 80. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60.
This caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, L.A. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Barron. Good on the point after. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Walker. Into the secondary again. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TD. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go. Steady.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Okay, ready?
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Look at that big guy rumble. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, break. Down. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Rams first down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Now give on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
18, 60.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now, faking the give. Open man left side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Here's first and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Moving outside the pocket. Called in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. The motion man is Nacua. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And forget the pylon. He's not even close. He's going to be run out back at the 4.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Back to the air one more time. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Third and goal.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. That is caught.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
Kenneth Walker. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hold the ready. 19 Lions. 79 Brooks. Here we go. Shot. Hook Dragons. Mustang 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down.
18 Radley. 18 Radley.
Gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll send a man in motion left. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's in! Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Rams are able to edge a bit closer.
14. Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
On the set.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready. 65 years. 65 years. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here comes one. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Catch, foul catch. Crack all lead. Let's go now. Panthers.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, is their second, but will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 14-yard
60
line.
Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself, and he's into the end zone. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown Seahawks. The point attempt to come here. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
79 Broncos. Panther 11.
Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Open man, right side. He's got it. They gained 18 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
Drop 50, drop 50.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. That's his first touchdown this year. Fairbairn's good on the point after. And the Rams back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the looks and that's up the highest metric.
Warriors 70. Ready?
Play action. It's Milroe. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jared first in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
Ready up.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
3rd and 2, now Milroe. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Buffalo 18. 18. Private. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Atwell. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He'll drop the throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite Tiger. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a first down.
60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got it at the 7, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Jeanette. Cowboy 80. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Bronco switch.
2nd and 10.
Once again, it's Walker. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hawk 70.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Lions. Let's go. Not Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
from the shotgun. It's Milroe. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's hard. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Go! Release! Cougar like
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
19 Tiger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Dragon 60, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Walker now gets us going here in the fourth quarter. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Milroe to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete this.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Cougar 19.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're You're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. And I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, L.A. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Rams are able to cut into the deficit.
Ka'imi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
7 Pirates. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
60.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
2nd and 6 coming up. The motion man is Nakua. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's out of bounds in great shape. It's down at the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
19. Dragon 60. 18. 5 years.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's one. Take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Cavity Lions. Go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Inside the 30. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point. Up and good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 down. Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
60
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
7 Pirates.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. That's to Atwell. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
70. Mustang 19.
A gain of 34 yards.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. Here's 2nd down.
19. 60 Eagles.
On the Seahawks, 16.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The 12's making noise in Seattle before 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And It's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. He gets free. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Point after, coming up here. It's up and through. And the Seahawks tack on one more to their lead.
56, Rams 42.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get them down short of the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Here we go. One final play. Exiting the pocket right. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.
chill. Right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. How you rebel out, dark hallways. This way, I guess I made your day. I say, you play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Chain a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Come back in. I bet you lied up when we start the show, but I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we blow because we blow some ways. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Chain a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.